Today on Eagles TV, we sit down with Eagles assistant coach Matt Anthony and we mic up Olivier Hood. We catch up with Eagles blue liner Braden Schmidt along with some new faces that recently joined the team. All this and more on Eagles TV.
So I'm from Burlington, Ontario. I was born in Oakville, and my parents split up, so I moved to Burlington and played my minor hockey there, and played some junior B in the Go JHL when I was 16 in Welland, Ontario. Yeah, so after my first year of junior in the Goj, I got an invite to Kingston Frontenacs camp, and from there they had I think 16 forwards signed already, so it was pretty much signed there and not really play much or trying to figure out another option. And my agent got a call from Charlottetown, and Jim had a rebuilding stage there, so I made that team there, and now I'm in Cape. Yeah, it's been really good. Moved into my billets recently. We went to Quebec first, so just got here a couple days ago, but everything's been great so far. Definitely different going from losing a couple more games a year than to winning some more, so it's really good. I'm here for it and happy to be here. Yeah, so I'm a hard-nosed player. I like playing physical. I'll definitely put the puck in the net, and yeah, I like playing physical and creating space for my teammates out there. I like playing kind of gritty hockey and with some skill.
And I think we got a lot of assets with picks, a lot of good young players that are in the system right now. And we got, I think, 17 players coming back next year. So you put all that together and you can see the picture that you want in the next couple of years. And I think we're in a position that we want to be right now. And definitely we can't panic. We can, it's like I said, it's a tough one to win. The President's Cup is a tough one, but I'm confident that we're on the right track right now.
I played in Rivière-du-Loup for the Collège Notre-Dame Albatros. Yeah, it was a big moment with my family. I was waiting that since I started hockey, so it was very fun. Yeah, it was a big step. The passes comes quicker, the people skates faster, so the plays goes faster. So it's a different style of hockey. Oh, it's amazing. The installations here, they're very good. The coaches are nice, and I like it. I'm a guy that can score goals. I got energy, and I could put my grit and my skills on the ice, so it makes energy type of player. Try to score goals and put my scoring touch in the team and winning games.
Hey, big run, boys. Talking that first period was fun. Moved that puck fast. There's a lot of good things today. We stuck with it. I love our team effort and the fact that we stayed together and disciplined. Right? Nobody's going to come in our building and push us around. And at the end, we stay composed. We cash in at the right time. Player of the game here, I'll give it to a guy. I think the shooting percentage is unreal this year. Started the game with a big fucking goal, a lot of block shots. Stick up for his teammate, Shorty. Good job, bud. Oh, lights. You look surprised. Oh, my bossy boss. All right, game boys, keep it going. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, so I'm from Shubenacadie, Nova Scotia, just outside of Truro there. Been here, this is my 5th year here. Got into coaching probably 12, 13 years ago, and I was working at Newbridge Academy there in Dartmouth. And yeah, got a call from Jake Grimes, like I said, 5 summers ago, and kind of went from there. I've been here ever since. Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I used to be honest, I used to hate driving up here for hockey tournaments and stuff, and thought it was at the end of the world. And but now I tell everybody back home I love it here. I don't ever see myself leaving now. You know what I mean? So I love the community, love the people, love living in Cape Breton. Yeah, certainly. You know, the big one that kind of everybody's talking about lately is Thomas Sabolka. Obviously, adding him from Val-d'Or and getting to see him at the World Juniors was pretty cool. And you know, he adds a new dynamic to our team. He was the leading scoring defenseman in the league when he left for the World Juniors. Can quarterback a power play, great puck mover, skates really well. Get to know him here over the last few days, and seems like a really great kid too. We also added, you know, Chucky, Charles-Antoine Lavallee there as a full-time player. He's been great with us. The games he played, big, strong, good skater, good shot. Noah LaRochelle is another guy. I wasn't too familiar with him before we made the move, but obviously watched some video on him and gotten to know him here. He's gotten into some games with us, and he's a young guy that has some serious upside potential offensively, and you know, plays with an edge too. And Romeo's a guy that, you know, we played against a lot over the last couple of years, and he's been a thorn in our side. Big, strong, with you know, some good offensive touch around the net too. So, and he's a guy that's back here next year too, and so super excited about that. Yeah, it's tough. It's part of the business, and you know, especially when guys are here for a little while. You know, like a Shieldsy. You know, he came in as a 16-year-old, and you know, you get to know him at that young age, and kind of see him grow a little bit as a person too. And it's tough. It's definitely tough. But you know, us and the players both know it's, you know, this is a business, and at this level of hockey, you know, stuff's going to happen, and I think guys are ready for it, prepare for it all the time. You know, sometimes it might catch them off guard a little bit, but in the back of their heads, they're always prepared for it, and so are we. Yeah, you know, it really hasn't felt like we've settled back in after the Christmas break yet. You know, it's we came back, 1 practice, 3 games, and then hit the road for Quebec, like you said. And I thought we played some good hockey up there, you know, with mix and match and all the new guys coming in. And I think it was a good thing in the long run, because you get to spend time on the road with each other. You know what I mean? And especially with the new bodies coming in. And I think the guys are excited right now to get back home. And I think we're home this week, and then away for 1, and then we got 4 or 5 in a row at home. So I think that'll be really good to reset our bearings here, and get back to pushing towards the second half. Well, I think first and foremost, the guys believe in our group here internally in that locker room. They believe that we can beat anybody on any given night, and you know, that's a message that we're going to continue to push moving forward. I think, you know, Louis been saying it since day one, and you know, process over outcome, and now we're moving into that second half and starting to progress in that process, and you know, turning some of those 2-1 losses into 2-0 wins, and things like that. And you know, with the second half being mostly divisional games, you know, it's going to be a lot of those rivalry games coming up. You know, we play Halifax, I think 3 or 4 more times, Moncton 4 or 5 more times, Charlottetown 4 more times. So, you know, those games are going to be intense, and finding ways to win those games is going to be big for us. And getting to that level of peaking at the right time, which is obviously heading into playoffs. And, you know, certainly we want to push this thing as far as we can.
Patrick McNeil joined now by one of the newest Cape Breton Eagles, Thomas Sabuka, fresh off his appearance with Czechia at the World Juniors. Thomas, before we touch on the World Juniors, just how excited are you to land in Cape Breton and play with the Eagles?
Just really excited. You know, when the trade went official, I was really happy about it. Of course, I knew before about it, but just really excited to join the team, and it's going to be something new.
Now, as we record this, it's early in the week, and you're in the hotel in Montreal. Tell us what the travel was like after the tournament. It sounds like you had a bit of a whirlwind schedule in the air.
Oh yeah. We finished the game against Finland for the bronze medal. And we traveled the next day back to Czech. I think like around 5 p.m. So I arrived home around 2 a.m. in the morning, and I spent all day with my family, with my grandparents, and another day again I was leaving my house at 2 a.m. and come back here to Canada. So it was pretty busy, but happy to be back.
Well, we're glad that you got to spend some time at home. You talk about the medal. We'll talk about the Canada game in a minute, but just walk us through that comeback, because everybody was talking about that. I think more people were talking about the bronze medal game than the gold medal game.
Oh
because
yeah.
it's so crazy. Just what was it like on the Czech bench when you were scoring those 4 goals in less than a minute?
Oh, it was just crazy. Like, we went to the third period that nobody really believes that we can win the game, that it's just us who's gonna believe in ourselves. So that was crazy, scored the third, fourth, you getting on. So, and when we scored the fifth, it was just crazy. And 14 seconds after the sixth goal, the bench went crazy. Oh my God, it was really unbelievable. The coaches all were jumping, and after 7-5, I was almost about to cry. It was like unbelievable. It was crazy, like the craziest game I ever played.
And you scored a goal in that bronze medal game, but you also scored one in the quarterfinals against Canada. I guess the fans in Cape Breton will learn to forgive you after that one. How high does that goal rank to score against Canada in a big game like that?
It was unbelievable. Probably like the best goal I ever scored. It was just crazy. Scored a goal. I was so happy to help to the team. It was the same against Sweden, but we didn't win, so it wasn't that good feeling after the game. But it was really special to score against Canada. It's my parents, my grandparents were saying like that you're gonna score against Canada for sure. Like you play there, you have to score against them. And when I just scored, it was like crazy feeling.
Well, it seems like it's working out for you. You get moved to Cape Breton, a team you only played twice. Do you know much about your new team? I don't know if there's a connection between you and Jakub, both being from Czech, but what do you know about this team that you're coming to?
Not really. Like you said, I didn't play them much through the 3 years. Just every time, twice per season. But I was texting with Jakub. I was texting with a few of the guys. So just really excited to join the team, and it's gonna be great for sure.
Well, the last thing I'll ask, we talked a little bit already about your offensive skill. You have some good skating ability and pretty disciplined. What can people expect from you when you come to Cape Breton? What type of player are you?
Just create chances, play with the puck, do some great breakouts, help the teammates, make some nice passes, create offense, but even good in D zone and stop some goals.
Well, fans are looking forward to it for sure. There's a lot of excitement about the arrival. Wish you all the best, Thomas. Welcome to Cape Breton.
Thank you very much. I'm really excited to be there.
Strikes again. Oh my God. Oof. That was in. That was in.
This shit might be up for game.
Yeah, I know.
Then we can score.
Yeah, I don't understand. There's a shot. Huh? Shot, regroupe une fois, puis on est aussi. Ah. Oh. Oh, jeez, Niker. We need to score that. We need that goal.
Problem.
That's Dash. Let me shoot. He missed. Let's talk. I got that tip. He can score. Hey, whoa. Calm down. You're not that man. Hey! Thanks, beauty. I need Christmas song. Oh my God, how did you miss that? Rebound shot. Score!
He said, take one.
Ace! That was a rip. Holy jeez. Surprise kiss of the year. Patty, that was a rip. That was a rip. Holy Jesus. Yeah! Woo! Easy goal against Lavi.
I grew up in Truro, just played Truro Bearcats minor hockey growing up my whole life. Then in midget, Truro doesn't have a team, so I had to go over to Pictou County. And just became a Q player, just chasing the dream, working hard every year. Got drafted to Blainville, and then I went there the first year. And then the second year I stayed there, and then third year I got traded here at Christmas, and I've been loving it ever since. Yeah, it was a real honor. I was super close with all the guys, so I think they respected me a lot, and that helped with the decision, and I just loved it. You know, some things just weren't working out in Blainville. I think I just needed a fresh start, a little change, so I just got the call that I was traded here, and since day one I just wanted to pursue that and move forward. Yeah, we definitely travel a lot more than the other teams. I think for us it just shows a lot more maturity. When you're on the road that much, you need to take care of your body that much more. We have problems that other teams might not face, like your legs might be a little more sore from sitting down for so long. But I think it just shows the level of maturity on us that we need to do those extra stretches, get the extra rest and fluids into us. My style of play, I want to shut down defensively and then help on the offense as well. I want to get in there on the rush, get my shots through at the line, and making sure I'm always making that good first pass. Yeah, we're really looking to ramp it up. Every game's a big game for us. Our main goal is to get home ice advantage in playoffs, and I think that's a very reasonable goal for us. We have all the tools and assets. We just need to put everything together and come together as a team to make it happen.
Right. Well, thanks everyone for being here this morning. It's a big day today for the Eagles, but most especially for Jacob Newcomb. As you know, battled cancer over the last few months. It's been a tough grind for him personally, but today we're extremely excited to announce that Jake will make his comeback, his debut tomorrow night against his former team. And sometimes, it's everything goes, and you were supposed to have cancer night back in November, and tomorrow night for his debut against his old team is going to be our cancer night here. That was planned for the last few months, so that's a great story, and we're really excited to have him back. So, we'll go right away to the question part.
Last couple days.
I think I surprised myself a little bit. I've been skating a little bit over the past few months, but this is my first week practicing with the team, so overall I think I felt pretty good out there.
How special is it that you get to share it with not just the Eagles, but Chicoutimi as well?
Yeah, I think it's quite the coincidence that it's
recording in progress.
That wasn't planned to play against them, and but I think it's great, especially with the Hockey Fights Cancer Night. It'll be good.
It's a pretty quick turnaround, just considering the last couple months. How does that factor in? It must be a big mental thing that you're going through too, right? A couple months ago, were you even thinking you could play hockey anymore?
Yeah, I didn't have an exact date in mind when I'd be back, but I had a good idea. I knew when my treatments were going to be finished, so I think I had this time period was in mind for me. So, and I think it's it's going to be good to get out there against my former team. So.
They've been playing well lately too, right? Like it's pretty exciting to come back and the team's performing pretty good right now too.
Yeah, they've been doing well, and we have a few new guys here too, so that'll definitely help us in the second half here.
Are you able to take us through your journey? I mean, from when you were diagnosed to now, I guess, and the support you received through all of that?
Yeah, I was diagnosed the end of July, so that was obviously a shock. But no, the doctors moved pretty quickly on it, so yeah, I'm thankful for that. And yeah, I had treatments over the course of a few months there, every 3 weeks. I did 6 rounds of chemo, and yeah, I finished that and had a scan recently, and that looks all good. So yeah, just happy to be here.
I saw the video. You were able to ring the bell. What was that like?
Yeah, it's pretty special, right? My last treatment, and cancer-free now. So yeah, that was special.
How much did the support, from your teammates, from friends, from family, maybe strangers, how much did that help you kind of get through this?
Yeah, it's obviously, I'm thankful for everyone that reached out to me and supported me over the last couple months. It definitely made things easier to go through, but yeah, no, I'm just thankful that I had so much support over the last few months.
What was it like to just get out on the ice?
Yeah, it's obviously, it's fun to be out there and practice with the group of guys, so no, it was really special.
What was the hardest part of the whole thing? Was it the treatments themselves, or kind of knowing that, in a perfect world you should be here at the rink with the guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult getting the news, and it's definitely hard to go through that, and you're missing out a little bit here on the hockey side of things. So yeah, I'm definitely excited though.
Did you still follow the team as much as you could during this during your treatment?
Yeah, I watched as many games as I could, so I kept in touch with the guys, and came on a few road trips with them. So that was definitely good to take my mind off things and be around the team.
You mentioned obviously skating as well during this process. I guess, can you tell us about that, and I guess how that kind of helped you prepare for tomorrow night?
Yeah, like Louis said, I was, Jill Plandowski offered to, have me out to skate, so that was a big help. I was out with the Halifax McDonald's as well, and St. Mary's a couple times over Christmas. So yeah, it was, I'm thankful I could get out there and keep the legs moving and be ready for when I came back.
That's kind of what it was all about, was keeping them legs moving and staying in shape, I guess, was it?
Yeah, exactly. You can't not skate for a few months and then come right back like I am. You definitely got to, I was in the gym and stuff like that, so, that was a big help.
What's kind of your message to somebody who might be watching tonight that's going through probably the same thing you went through?
Yeah, well, it's not easy, but there's there's tons of support, and that's the biggest thing is there's so much support for you. So yeah, just battle through it.
And then looking to tomorrow night, obviously heading back on the ice and everything like that. What's your message to fans and stuff? I'm sure you want to see a buttload of people in the stands.
Yeah, I mean, they've been very supportive too. So it'll be nice if we can get a lot of people in the rink for a special night.
So I was playing in Quebec City for my whole life until I was 15. Minor hockey, so I can't remember the name, it's just the Quebec City name, just like the mini 10 bits and stuff like that. And then around 15 years old I left to go to Mississauga. I play midget AAA there with some guys that play in the Q today, and I played all season there. And after that, at 16 years old, I didn't have any like Q camp, so I went to prep school. The COVID too, so it was pretty hard to get into like Q and stuff like that. So I played 15 games, I think, prep school because of COVID. Then the year after, Louis text my agent and is like, will you be interested to come to camp and stuff? So I went to camp in Gatineau, and I ended up making the team there at 17 years old. So I played there my 17. Then I played there my 18. I got traded at Christmas at my 18 years old to Bécamo. So I started playing Bécamo after last season. I finished there. We lost in playoff first round. Then after that, I went to Canada this summer to Bécamo and they sent me home. So they traded me after to Cape Breton. Then I came here during Christmas. But it starts, I would say it starts earlier, right? First year at 15 years old, going to Midget AAA, I was pretty happy because it's a pretty good league in the GTHL. I don't know if you heard of it. So it's a pretty good league, I was happy. I thought I was going to play in the Q after. Then I end up, I have no camp, no nothing. So that was probably my first down. I didn't know what to do. So I ended up playing prep school. And after that, that was my second hop where I made the team in Gatineau. It was pretty hard at 17 years old though, because I wasn't playing much, playing like every 2 games, every 3 games, so I wasn't playing much. So that was, I would say, my second down where you can try to fight every day to have a spot in the team and stuff like that. Then get time where this summer when I was going to Bécamo camp and they sent me home, which is, I took it pretty hard because I didn't really get why they sent me home. So for me it was my third down, but like I knew what to do because I had some before, so I just fought harder and I got back here and I think things are going pretty well right now. So I was playing with Amish Ramblers, I think you know. That was pretty cool. My coach was Phil Fifth. I don't know if you know him. Personally, I had a lot of success there. The team had some success too, and I think the boys were really welcome with me, and I think all the teams were pretty happy to play with me, and I was happy to play with them too because it was a good experience. So I get there, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty I just got cut from Bécamo, so when I got there, I was pretty don't know what to do. And the boys really been good with me, so I got introduced really well, and just good memories now. It's good stuff. So yeah, I think and it helped me a lot get my confidence back too. So that's pretty good. So far, I've been a month in here, I think, with all the weeks I did earlier, and I think the organization is pretty good with me. They all welcome me really good. I don't want to compare it to any other organization, but they present me everyone, they present me staff, and all the boys welcome me pretty good. So I think the organization was really good with me, so I was pretty happy with that. So yeah. I think I'm a good power forward for my size and stuff like that. I'm not the guy that's gonna score 50 goals a year and have 100 points. But I think I could be a good guy with bring some intensity, physicality, and some goals sometimes, and even some great plays. But yeah, I think I can a good second player where you can play games and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Well, I think my goal is to help the team as much as I could, so in my style of player. So as I said, I'm not the guy who's going to score 50 goals. So I think I could try to bring much intensity that I could, and bring some life and bring some big hits, make some good shots, good all the stuff that is important in the game. I think I could try to bring that to the team, and we're going to have good success. And I think when we get in playoff, I think I should just keep playing like that and just even better, right? So.